Marina Anissina and Gwendal Peizerat. She from Russia, he from France. They started skating with English as a common language. That was a little too complicated.
It was hard at the beginning because we were mixing all the three languages, Russian, English, and French, mainly English at the beginning. And then when we get to the first competition, with the stress and all this thing going on around us, we just mixed too much the languages, and we couldn't understand each other, so we had to choose for one language. And because we are staying and we are working in Lyon, we choose French. So now Marina is speaking French.
Marina Anissina and Gwendal Peizerat.
Well, they are coming off a terrific season. Last year, Marina Anissina and Gwendal Peizerat captured the bronze medal at the Olympics and the silver medal at the World Championships. They're also three-time French national champions.
And the performance they gave last year of Romeo and Juliet was one of the great ice dancing performances of all time. Tonight's performance, The Man in the Iron Mask. Remember, the judges are looking for how they move to the music, the quality of skating, their flow, their speed, their edging, their synchronization.
The free dance worth 50% of the overall score, and it lasts 4 minutes.
Notice a great many more very inventive lifts and spins than we've seen before because of the new requirements in ice dancing. Beautiful change of edge.
Beautiful of the disciplines, but perhaps the hardest to judge. Because you can't rely on watching jumps and spins.
So that's why they're now bringing in moves like this. Wonderful move. Really good. They're bringing in, this would be a so-called lift. Now, those lifts were possible before, but now there are great and more strict requirements regarding them. So it's making it, in one sense, more like single skating, but still very difficult to judge. Literal interpretation of the man in the iron mask, but an interpretation of the emotions that go on in that story. Prison, freedom, brother relations. Really delightful position at the end. I find this couple so inventive and so creative, and a truly beautiful ice dance couple. This program, not as successful or not as impactful as Romeo and Juliet. You notice it also the way the audience is not reacting on their feet as they did last year.
And Marina and Gwendal talked all week to us about how hard it is to try to top the Romeo and Juliet program of last year.
Now, this couple has always had wonderfully inventive ideas. Look at this lift. Once again, where she lifts him and he does the stretch. We've seen it before with the women doing the stretch, never with the man. That's really tough and very beautiful. And look at this, really this pair spiral. Now watch them go from this edge to this one. I think that's what skating is all about. That's what makes it interesting and endlessly complicated.
Marina, originally from Moscow, she now has dual citizenship. Three-time French national champions. The first set of marks for technical merit, 5.4 to 5.8.
And I think, I mean, those marks are about right. There's plenty of room both above and below them. But they are wonderful skaters, really sensational technicians.
Second set, Dick, presentation marks, 5.7 to 5.9.
And you see a variation there because the program is not as successful as the one that they did last year, but still very, very good.
Anissina, Peizerat, the leaders after the original dance, they set the standard.